All right, let's talk about coffee. We're going to take a look into its future, and I'll tell you right now, it looks nothing like what's probably in your mug. We're basically going on a journey to find these rare, kind of forgotten beans that might just be the key to saving our collective morning ritual.
And look, this isn't just some clever marketing slogan. It's a real question. We're talking about wild species of coffee that are almost mythical, with flavors that are way beyond what you and I think of as just coffee.
And here's the twist. These super rare, unseen coffees, they're not just a curiosity for coffee snobs anymore. No, they might be the only thing standing between us and a future where that favorite brew of ours is a lot harder to come by.
So what's the big deal? Well, the coffee that most of us drink every single day, that beloved Arabica bean, is in serious, serious trouble. Yeah, its future is way more fragile than you might think. Okay, so take a look at this. It's kind of shocking when you see it laid out. The entire global coffee market, we're talking a multi-billion-dollar industry, is basically propped up by just two species, Arabica and Robusta. See that tiny little 1% sliver? That represents 122 other known coffee species. This has created a massive, massive vulnerability.
So the root of the problem is something called a genetic bottleneck. Basically, 600,000 years ago, Arabica was born from this one-time random mashup of two other coffee plants. What that means is that pretty much every Arabica bean in the world today is working with the same, very limited genetic toolkit. This makes it a sitting duck for climate change, new pests, and diseases. It just doesn't have the genetic variety it needs to adapt.
But what if the solution has been there all along, just hiding in that tiny 1%? What if the answer lies in this? Forgotten library of coffee genetics. I mean, think about it. This library has 124 species. It's a massive gene bank of untapped potential. For centuries, most of them were just ignored because they didn't produce a ton of beans. But now, scientists are looking at them and seeing the key to survival, resilience. And out of all of them, two have jumped out as the most promising candidates, Coffea Stenophylla and Coffea eugenioides.
So let's meet our first hero, Stenophylla. You can think of this one as the immediate, ready-to-go replacement for Arabica. It's like a climate-proof solution that we could start using right now. So here's why Stenophylla is such a game-changer. Arabica, it needs those cool, high-altitude farms, which are disappearing fast. Stenophylla, on the other hand, actually thrives in hotter lowlands. It was rediscovered in the wild back in 2018, and get this, its flavor is described as being just like high-quality Arabica. Now let this number sink in for a second. Stenophylla can grow in climates that are up to 6.8 degrees Celsius hotter than what Arabica can handle. That is a huge difference. It means we could start growing amazing coffee in places where Arabica just can't survive anymore.
And you might be wondering, okay, it's tough, but does it taste any good? Well, the answer is a resounding yes. It doesn't sacrifice taste at all. Stenophylla was officially graded by the Specialty Coffee Association, and it scored an 80.25. Anything over 80 is considered specialty grade. So yeah, it's tough and it's delicious.
Okay, on to our second hero, eugenioides. Now, if Stenophylla is the immediate fix, you can think of eugenioides as the long-term genetic toolkit. This is the key to future-proofing coffee for generations to come.
Now, why is this one so important? Well, check this out. It's one of the two original parent species of Arabica. That's right, half of the DNA in your morning cup comes directly from this plant. It is literally the parent that can give Arabica the genetic diversity it so desperately, desperately needs. And the traits it has are just wow. It's packed with that genetic diversity Arabica is missing, it's naturally low in caffeine, and it has this really unique sweet flavor. We're talking notes of marshmallow and lemon drop. It's basically a genetic treasure chest for breeders who want to create the next generation of amazing climate-proof coffee. So you see, this isn't about finding one single magic bean. It's about a really clear two-part strategy for the future of coffee. It's about bringing these two incredible species together to solve both our short-term and our long-term problems. So let's just break it down one more time. It's this awesome two-track plan. In one lane, you've got Stenophylla, our near-term replacement. Its heat tolerance can help stabilize the supply chain like right now. And in the other lane, you've got eugenioides, our engine for long-term innovation. Its genetic diversity is the key to breeding new flavors and resilience for the future. You see, together they form a really powerful strategy. So in the end, saving coffee isn't just about preserving what we already have. It's about discovering what's possible. Stenophylla and eugenioides are really just the beginning. And it leaves us with this really hopeful question. As we finally start to dig into that forgotten library of 122 other species, what incredible new tastes and experiences are just waiting out there to be found? The future of coffee might be even more exciting than we ever imagined.